key.
What advice would you have for young students like us and many others who are still trying to navigate their lives, still being overwhelmed with all the sensory inputs from all directions, and who want to do something meaningful?
Well, first, if you're here in school, learn. That's why you're here. That's your job. Learn stuff. Learn stuff from classes. Learn stuff from the activities that you choose to do, like what you guys are doing. You learn a ton, I'm sure, doing this. Learn from each other, right? Set up social support groups. Set up friends that hopefully you'll have the rest of for your life. Make a conscious effort to absorb and learn things, right? And also, I have to say, while you're in college, I always had an old expression, I still believe it very much, and I'm going to have to go soon, so this might be a good way to end, and it's called work hard, play hard, all right? And I think this is a school of, especially in engineering, of overachievers. I think the number is 1 out of 3 students are their class valedictorian coming in engineering. I mean, all very bright. And so I think people certainly have demonstrated that capability to work hard. But you also have to do things you enjoy. You have to have fun. Now, if your work and your job is also fun, that's a big plus.
Right.
But still, you should do things for fun and should do things with other people. I think that means usually in person, although I've certainly seen when my grandchildren play Fortnite, okay, it's as much a social interaction as it is with them, because they form a team, right, with maybe their cousins in another state or their grandfather. I've even played with the grandkids in a squad of Fortnite, all right? And, you know, I get killed and crushed very easily because I haven't practiced enough to be able to, you know, build and shoot and everything at the same time. But the social interaction where you're all talking to each other, right, over the computer. So I can see how online things are also social, all right? So I'm not sticking in the mud that said, oh, yeah, put down your phones, talk to each other. Okay. But you got to communicate with each other, right? And I think those are the things. So work hard. You're here for a reason. But also play hard. Find fun activities you like to do and fun people you like to do them with.
What do you do to play hard?
Well, these days I really like to go to the beach with friends, my wife and others, and relax, you know, floating in the water or things like that. I love to sail. But I also play conflict simulation games. Okay? Like there's the current series of games is based on Game of Thrones. You're one country. It's a team against another team. The people on my team are friends and former students of mine. A turn is due each week. So everyone sends in their turns and their computer runs it and then sends out the results. So it's not one of these things where you have to be all online at the same time.
Right.
Right? Sometime during the week, you're going to put a few hours into this and figure out what your orders should be.
Right.
But you're going to send emails to your friends and say, hey, what tactics should we use here? Because it's an economic, military, strategy, and character game. It has all those different aspects. You build up your economy. You have to do these things, right? So I really enjoy that. And it's fun because it keeps me in touch with friends across the world, actually, who also play the game. And yet it's not, we all have to be online at the same time or something, right? Yeah. So it fits in, you know, I have an extra hour before I go to bed at night. I can work on my game turn and figure out strategies and orders and send off some emails to friends and things like that.